What's your first name again?
Sam.
Sam? Sam, did you ever have a nickname that wasn't a male name?
No.
Can I call you Sammy?
No.
Do you have a middle name?
Judy.
I'm going to call you Judy.
Samantha argues that she and her husband have been having issues for years and takes issue with the fact that Tony said that they could be changed in a moment.
But there's a reason you raised your hand. It was beyond what
Because
you
I was
conscious.
pissed off with what you were saying.
Yes. Which part pissed you off the most?
That things can change in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I know. Why did that piss you off? Because they haven't for you?
No.
Then why would that piss you off?
No, because it hasn't. It hasn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't or it hasn't?
It doesn't.
I'll tell you what, Samantha, you're right. Tony does a stupid chair exercise with her, which is meant to show that she's not really trying.
I said you should try to pick it up. No, now you're not picking it up. You either pick it up or you don't or you try.
I have been trying. I've been
I
following
know. Go ahead.
through and doing.
Try to pick up the chair, please. I'm asking you honestly. Try to
I
pick up the chair.
did.
No, you picked it up.
Oh, for f***'s sake. What
Try to pick it up.
do you mean?
What's that? Now you're not picking it up. I said try to pick it up. Just stay there and keep trying. How many weeks did you do this for? No, now you're not picking it up. Keep trying. Try to pick it up. Are you trying? I don't see you trying. I see you not picking it up.
This has nothing to do with what I've been doing.
Really? Do it again. Let's see. Who sees that this is exactly what she's been doing? Keep your eyes on around the
Just
horizon.
agreeing with him.
Oh yeah, they're just agreeing with him. Go.
Yes, again, you're right, Samantha. Tony basically causes all of the men in the room to gang up against Samantha, insinuating that she is a crazy bitch.
But how many guys are going, I feel for Daryl?
Her aggression, i.e. saying what she thinks, is her putting her masculine mask on to deal with her anger.
She does what guys do. Don't communicate, shut down, be angry and make somebody else wrong.
Tony then takes the conversation to her childhood trauma, which Samantha clearly does not want to talk about.
It sounds like you have a lot of hurt, which you've converted into anger to protect yourself about your mom leaving at 12 because you weren't as close to your father as your mother and the person you were closer to left. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know. I
You don't
don't have any
remember?
memory.
Okay. Are you close to your father, I guess is what I'm asking.
No.
No. Do you love your father?
No.
Okay. Do you hate your father?
Yes.
Did he rape you?
Yes.
The way that Tony asks her outright whether her father raped her makes it pretty clear to me that Tony already knew this when he picked her.
And so now you're in a relationship with a man who did not rape you, I don't think.
No.
Because what anger comes from is feeling like love was taken from you unfairly, consistently.
I don't know, Tony. I think the anger may be coming from you at the moment. Samantha then tries to interject into the conversation that her husband is controlling. Tony basically ignores this and again starts talking about how a smile is the sexiest thing on a woman.
Daryl, what she's really trying to do is get you to show up to be a man instead of a pussy. I know you're scared because you love the woman, you don't know what to do. So you know what to do and you run inside your little cave. I know that's not who you are as a man. I'm not making a comment about you as a man. I'm just telling you the reason I can tell you that.
He's not a pussy. He's got everything he wants.
Really? He doesn't have you happy? More importantly, first of all, how many think a smile is the sexiest thing on a woman? Raise your hand if that's right.
Then, in an extremely weird and worrying turn of events, Tony says that Samantha's father raped her and got her pregnant when she was younger because he wanted love so badly and felt unworthy, so he went to a child instead.
Can you imagine how her father was? He wanted love so badly and felt so unworthy that he went to a child. He went because he felt so much love in her. He didn't know how to deal with it. I can only imagine. I'm not defending what he did. It's disgusting. But I can't understand that something in his life made him feel so unworthy of love. He had to go to a child who he thought would be safe. And Samantha's a lover. Because no matter how much he acts like he doesn't have guilt about it, the pain she feels, I guarantee he has at a different level.
Just to be clear, he's never met her father. He knows nothing about him. Moving on, we get some more toxic masculinity programmed into Samantha's husband.
What do you think would be the best thing you could do? But this time, I'd like you to grab your balls. Okay, very nice. And I'd like you to say, I'm a man.
I'm a f***ing man.
That's right.
Then they do this weird exercise where they stare into each other's eyes and try not to lose focus. If someone loses focus, then they hit the other person on the arm. And then Tony shows the bruises on one of the participants and everybody laughs because that's, you know, a hilarious physical injury. So now Tony asks them to do this exercise on stage where Samantha screams everything she wants to in her husband's face, and he's supposed to take it like a man and show her that he loves her in the face of all of this hate or something. This is when all of the true issues stemming from her husband come out, yet this whole exercise is set up to make her feel like none of it truly matters.
Controlling, nasty, not loving.
Remember why she's saying
Say,
all
when we
this?
have sex, the only thing you don't do is put the money on the counter. There's no closeness there. There's nothing.
She's doing everything she could say to hurt because she's hurting so bad and saying, do you really love her? Because most men would
If
have
you
run.
did, I wouldn't be feeling like this.
It's not working, so she's going deeper. All the stuff that would make you feel guilty and bad. And you may have even
No,
done
you've
some
never
of those
felt
things.
guilty. That's the problem.
You may have felt those things, but that won't make it better. What you got to do instead is you got to show that you hear her in your heart, that you feel her.
But when I try and do something, then you complain because I'm half an hour late and, gee, I might be talking to another man. God forbid. Then you tell me what I have to wear or what I don't wear. Or are you wearing that out? You're not going to wear that out on the street, are you? I can't even be myself.
Keep coming, baby.
Oh, just because you love me like this, Daryl, and you can say that you love me forever. This is fine and dandy, but you're still not showing it.
First of all, have you been controlling at times?
Yes.
All the time.
At times.
All the time.
All the time.
Even to what time I have to go to bed. Don't get another $10,000 credit card without me knowing.
Tony has told him to look into her eyes with love as she says all of this, and then what does Tony then say?
You would be
Pulling
showing
up.
me. You
She's
would
got
be
a hell of a
supporting
bag,
me.
doesn't she? She's got a great bag of tricks.
Yes, because serious allegations of abuse are a bag of tricks now. Just dismissing everything that she's just revealed and minimizing it. All of this abusive shit this man has done to her no longer matters because he loves her. A little bit later on, Samantha mishears something Daryl says, and Tony accuses her of making up shit like a typical woman.
When normally you're by yourselves, no one else knows. So when a woman makes shit up and gets upset about it, the guy's f***ed. Unfortunately, there are 1,500 witnesses that that's not what he said.
And then it all comes to a beautiful end. Wonderful. And then we have Tani. She stands up to speak to Tony because she's depressed. And the assumption is immediately made that she is acting depressed to get attention because she's an attractive woman.
Tani is an attractive, intelligent young woman who uses depression to get sympathy and love.
And it gets worse.
Okay, make that sound now. Come on, give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Don't put the microphone down. Do it in your body. Actually put yourself there and feel it sincerely. And make the sound. It can be playful. I don't think there's anybody who hasn't many sounds. Make some noises of your own, ladies and gentlemen. Help her out. Okay. See what you saw. Breathe the way you were breathing near the peak. Move the way you're moving. In your body, feel like you're moving that way. Now make the sounds at the peak that you're making, some of the sounds on the count of 3, but really sincerely do it with your voice the way it really would be. 1, 2, 3, go. That's how loud you were, huh? Make the sounds, go for it.
I'm modest.
You weren't making any sounds?
No, I was making sound.
Were you get really spiritual? Like, oh God, or were you more like, do me, more? There we go.
Then we get the usual spiel of Tony convincing this lady that she's being a manipulative bitch. It's a game that she's been playing for years, apparently.
Does she have the ability to go from depressed to pissed to hopeful or to ecstatic in a matter of seconds, yes or no? Does she have the ability, yes or no? Has she proven to you that she can do them quickly and immediately, yes or no? Then why in the past has she gone to depression when she has all these other choices?
Because she's been rewarded for it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Is that fair to say? That's why she didn't like me very much when I was showing that it's all a game she's been playing for years. Now, she doesn't just do it consciously. I know you're not a manipulating bitch who's just doing this to get something. You may have moments in which you act that way, but I know that's not who you are. I mean that sincerely. But most of the time, you're not even doing it consciously. True?
That's true.
There are times when you're doing it consciously. True?
It's also true.
I appreciate your honesty. First of all, would you give her a big hand for that honesty? It's fantastic.